Hello, I'm Ian McDougall with Richmond River Rats, and we're here for our second edition of Rat Chat with River Rats outfielder Robbie Stein, going to be a senior at DePaul.
Correct.
Robbie, these are all questions that River Rats fans have submitted throughout the week. The first one we're going to lead off with, what other sport other than baseball would you play?
I would definitely have to be hockey. I played hockey for 16 years growing up. Big hockey fan. Just love the sport, but happy to still be playing baseball.
What's your favorite team?
The Detroit Red Wings.
Good boy. What's your favorite MLB team?
The Boston Red Sox.
Okay. Do you have any pregame rituals or superstitions?
I just like to sit there in the clubhouse before we go out and just visualize all types of different pitches, inside, outside, down the middle, curveballs, and what I would do in each situation, and just visualize getting good hits so when you go out there you can see it happening, and most of the time, or hopefully it comes true.
So far in your 2 weeks here in Richmond, what do you think of the town?
Oh, I love it. I love the support that we get being River Rats. Get a lot of fans coming out to the game. Great stadium. Just the host families are all nice. All the players are awesome. The coaches are great. Couldn't ask for anything better.
What's the most memorable game you've ever played in?
The most memorable game I ever played in was back when I was 12 years old. I ended up hitting for the cycle, and my home run was for a walk-off home run. So it was a pretty good one to play.
What would your advice be to a future River Rat, a youngster right now?
I would say just keep working hard, listen to your parents and to your coaches, and don't take the game for granted. Just go out there and have fun. Just be blessed that you get to play this game, and don't take it too serious because then you won't get far.
What's the strangest thing you've ever heard in a baseball game?
The strangest thing I've ever heard? That's a tough one. Probably whenever you're going up to bat, you always hear certain things. You always hear, especially here, you hear a lot of fans yelling, be like, "Come on, Robbie, hit the ball!" So just different hearing people other than your parents yelling at you to do something. So it's pretty strange, but I'm getting used to it.
What state did you grow up in?
I grew up in Indiana.
We already covered your favorite team, but who's your favorite player?
Jacoby Ellsbury, the center fielder for the Red Sox. I try to base my game after him.
Nice. What kind of music do you like?
I like all types of music, from country to hip-hop. Depends on what type of mood I'm in. If I'm trying to get pumped up before a game, I'll listen to hip-hop. But on my free time, driving to the field and back home from the field, I like listening to some country.
Okay. Do you have any specific favorites?
Luke Bryan, Kenny Chesney, Tim McGraw, just any of those. I like the big name country guys. I like going to the concerts.
What person influenced you the most to play baseball?
So the person that influenced me the most would be Dan Roman, who's currently the Carmel High School baseball coach. He was my first travel coach back when I was 8 years old, and he's been with me for a really long time, taught me everything about the game, taught me how to throw, taught me how to hit. He's the one that moved me to the outfield, and I hated him for that for 2 or 3 years, but now I'm happy that I'm out there because I'm scared of ground balls. So I'd say he's definitely the one that's influenced me the most.
Why did you choose Richmond?
Well, it was a great opportunity to be able to play in a high-level summer league. I know we've had players from the past from my school come here, and they've all enjoyed it. So the fans are great, and everybody's so nice. So I thought, might as well spend the summer playing baseball here in Richmond instead of having to work a day job.
Who would you describe as your personal hero?
My personal hero would definitely have to be my dad. He's worked so hard to give me anything that I've ever wanted and blessed me to be able to play the sport and anything else that I wanted to do, and allowed me to play here this summer, even though he's going to take a dent in his bank account probably because I don't have a job, so he's going to have to fund me through the summer. So I definitely have to say it'd be my dad. He's always been there for me, and I'm just happy to have him around.
Now, Michael Chiaro said that you do try to grow a mustache to honor him sometimes. Is that true?
No, I don't know if I try to grow a mustache to honor him. Michael's pretty obsessed with my dad's mustache. I mean, it is a great stash, but I don't think I'll ever be able to grow one like him, except for maybe in a couple years, though.
What is your favorite Bible verse?
My favorite Bible verse would be Psalms 3:6. It says, "I'm not afraid of the 1,000 people that go against me." Because every day you wake up and you have people trying to beat you in whatever you're doing, like let's say baseball. You got 1,000 other kids out there trying to play outfield, and you got to do your best to beat them. And so you got a ton of people going against you, but you always have those ones in your corner too. And so I like that verse because you try to stick out and be the best that you can be.
Now, do you have a nickname?
I do. From high school hockey and baseball, everybody called me Steiner, and my number in baseball in college is number 9, so they call me Steiner Niner. So they like to call me that.
So how does it feel to be able to play in the Prospect League, one of the top college wood bat leagues in the summer?
It's awesome. You get to play against top competition, Division I guys, Division II guys, JUCO guys. You know, it's a step up from what I'm used to playing, but you know, it's a good challenge, and I like having challenges. So it's been great so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the summer.
Is there a favorite pitching style that you look for in an opposing pitcher?
Any righty that's throwing upper 80s, just flat fastballs, leave them out over the plate, so you can turn them on here. You got a short porch in right field here at McBride, so anything like that I can take over the fence would be nice.
All right. So what is it like playing on John K. Field? You mentioned the short right field wall. Is it one of the best ballparks you've ever played in?
It's definitely one of the nicest ballparks I've ever played in. The stadium too, and with the atmosphere, it just makes everything better. It's definitely a smaller field than what I'm used to, but I like it because it allows me to track down more balls in the outfield and get the balls that normally I wouldn't be able to get to on bigger fields, and be able to hit some balls over the fence that normally wouldn't go on other fields. So it works to my advantage.
And our final question is, what would be the first thing that you would buy after you signed a major league contract?
Well, first I would pay my parents back for all the money that they spent on me on all my sports and everything, and I'm so grateful for all that. Then I'd probably go out and buy myself a nice new Audi that I could roll around town in and just have fun.
Well, thank you for taking the time out for batting practice today and fill a copy. We'll put this up on Facebook, and thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
This is Robbie Stein with the second edition of Rat Chat. Stay tuned for next week's edition.